Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to some Dirty Bomb gameplay. Now, for those of you wondering what this game is, about a year ago this game had a beta, and yet again it's back with a closed beta this time around. There is a website that you can go to and sign up, and hopefully you should be getting into the closed beta. But if you haven't heard about the game and you don't know what the game is all about, then fear not, I have you covered, and I also have 5 keys to give out. As always with my giveaways, if you've been active on my videos, been posting comments and liking them and all that sort of stuff, then expect a message from me this weekend, because you want to get yourself in the game and try it yourself. Now, once you boot up the game, you'll be forced to choose one of the 15 different mercs that you have available to play with. Mercs are your loadouts, are your characters. Once you've chosen 3 of your mercs, then it is time for you to get into the battle. Now, once you've died, let's say as the assault, you can change to a sniper rifle. If you want to change from the sniper to an assault or a nader or something like that, you can do so on the fly, therefore giving you a little bit more room to breathe when it comes down to an online FPS shooter. Now, one of the interesting things what they do about the game is, instead of you changing the weapon that you want, you unlock another loadout of the same character but with a different gun on him. So it's a little bit like CS, where you get a crate, you use a key, you open it up, and that's it. Hopefully you get something just a little bit better than what you've gotten before that. So the way these work, it's pretty random. You don't actually get it at the end of the match, you just get it when you level up, you get it at the end of a match. I've been into a game when I was literally in there for 50 seconds and I've gotten a crate. And I was in a match for 10 minutes and I didn't get anything. So that thing, that's completely random. It doesn't matter if you level up or not. You'll get it at some point. And this is what the crates look like. I've got myself 2 here to open up, and hopefully I should be getting something good. Fingers crossed to be getting something epic. Now, you do have colors for these, so if you get something pink, that's epic, and that's going to be a good character, more health, better guns, all that sort of good stuff. So come on, hopefully something decent. Looks like we've got, his name is Skyhammer, and I think this is pretty common what I've just gone. So let's go ahead and open the other one and see what we got in there. So, like I mentioned earlier on, same character, it just changes the weapons. You still keep the perks, maybe you get slightly better perks, like more ammo, better speed, you're going to be spotted less. There you go, that's pretty common, so I didn't get too lucky in getting some. Well, I was kind of hoping for some epic stuff, but unfortunately there's no epic stuff for me. So what about the gameplay? What about the mechanics? How does it work? Well, it works fine. Everything's good. FPS, it's a little bit on the downside. I say they do have a few issues, but it is in the beta, so you're gonna have a few issues here and there. Nowhere have I gotten 60 frames yet. I've been getting sort of 45 to 55, something like that, between 40s and 50s. That's kind of the average what I'm really getting. As for gameplay, as for the hit detection, it's a little bit off. You do get shot around corners, and you will be pissed off a couple of times because everybody's kind of skipping around. And there's a lot of that. Instead of aiming, they're just going to be blind firing as much as you can, because you want to keep mobile, you want to keep on the go and get the jump on your opponent. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, there is a shit ton of gadgets in this that you get to use. Each of your 15 different mercs have different loadouts, have different perks, and you get to use them however you think it's best. Now, at this stage, there is no pay-to-win element to the game, even though the game is going to be out at some point and it's going to be free, and that begs the question, well, they're going to make their money somehow. Now, after digging a little bit on the internet, I see they will be offering you crates to buy. So you can buy crates. Will they hold weapons? Will they just hold fancy stuff? We're yet to find out when the game gets released. Now, one of the other things that I've noticed in the game, if you remember back in the summer, we played a little game called Battlefield Hardline, and there's something in there made everybody saying, kill it with fire, kill it before he lays eggs, and that was the survivalist perk. Yes, there is a survivalist perk in this. You get to revive yourself. Just on the off chance that if somebody might have got lucky and he killed you and he outgunned you or something like that, which is totally bullshit because obviously you're going to be better than him, you revive yourself and you shoot him in the back, because that is the American way, my son. That's the way forward. Or if you're playing as the nader and somebody got you killed through some bullshit yet again, when it comes down to finish you off, all you have to do is press F and you'll be deploying a grenade, killing him while he's killing you, if that makes any sense. There's a total of 2 different game modes that you get to play. You can either play it 6 versus 6, or you can play it 8 versus 8 in the multiplayer. And there's also 3 or 4 maps available to play. One of them being Canary Wharf at London Underground, where I used to work years and years ago. So that was pretty cool, visiting Canary Wharf and shooting stuff rather than going to work. Out of the 15 different mercs they get to choose from, all of them have different perks, and they do have a ton of perks. And when I mean a ton, the only thing that you don't really have in this game is Call of Duty dogs or bees and the cloaking from Crysis. Apart from that, it's all in there. Wall running like you do in Titanfall, mortar strikes, artillery strikes, sticky mines, laser mines, trip mines, all sorts of mines. If that's your cup of tea, then this is the game for you. While this is not going to be the most interesting game you've ever played, it is fairly new, and it is going to be free, and you can't really beat that. And that's it for me for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, post a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one.